welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're doing something a little bit different.
A little unconventional.
Exactly. Our mission is to basically map out the corporate skeleton of YouTube, but we're only using the short list of links you find in its website footer. That's our entire source material.
That's right. And the goal here is to show that this small menu is actually, a complete strategic map. Yeah, it tells you exactly who YouTube sees as its key partners, how they govern the platform, and what their priorities really are. It reveals this high wire act they're performing between commerce, innovation, and integrity.
Okay, so let's unpack that. Let's start with commerce. The links point to three very specific groups: creators, advertise, and developers.
Right.
But, all stakeholders are important, aren't they? Why does calling out these three tell us something unique?
Well, what's fascinating here is that these aren't just departments. They're the three functional pillars that let the whole platform exist.
The pillar.
Think about it. Creators are the content engine. Advertise is the revenue engine. And developers, that one's really telling. They ensure the platform keeps evolving with things like API access. So these links, they signify where the resources are going. And by separating them, YouTube can kind of shield the creative side from accusations of being purely commercial.
That reframes the entire list. It suggests a really structured trade-off.
Precisely. If one of those three relationships breaks down, the whole machine just stalls.
So if we move from commerce to governance, we see the expected legal stuff terms, privacy policy.
Standard boilerplate.
Right. But the links that seem much more important today are policy and safety and how YouTube works. So is how YouTube works a real transparency move, or is it just a reaction to, regulatory pressure?
This is where we see what I call the new integrity currency in play.
Integrity currency.
Yes. Having a public link to policy and safety is a commitment to enforcement. It has to be there. But how YouTube works, that's the platform spelling out its rules of the game.
Yeah.
It's saying we know content is sensitive, and here is our institutional response.
It's almost like mandatory transparency, but they're dressing it up as proactive communication.
Exactly. It helps give their decisions credibility.
Okay, so moving to the last part, the traditional corporate identity. We see about, press, copyright, contact us. And then if you look really closely at the fine print, you see 2026 Google LLC.
Right. And the Google ownership, that context is huge. It just screams infrastructural stability. This isn't some startup.
It's a global entity.
A massive one. But the real signal for the future, for me, is that last little link. Test new features.
I saw that. I wondered, is that just a marketing gimmick, or is it a genuine sign of, disruptive innovation?
I think it's a core part of their identity. By asking users to opt in, YouTube is making the feedback loop a formal part of their process. It confirms that everything, commerce, integrity,